What's up, y'all, and welcome back.
Go for ratchet in this bitch. Oh no, no cabin in this bitch. Go white be rabbit in this bitch. My gun go rabbit in this bitch. I've been up 6 weeks shooting like no whiskey. Feel like I'm maverick in this bitch. 40 don't tip me. Show me that you can't keep far from average in this.
The Expanse Season 3 Episode 7. We're on Episode 7, y'all. And man, I gotta say, the last two episodes, 6 and 5, that was some crazy episodes right there. Like, a lot went down. Like this the previous episode, from what I understood, I asked if it was like a mid-season finale, but someone explained to me that was like the end of book 2 or book 3. Like that was the end of a certain chapter of the story. Like I think with the whole Jules Piamau being captured now, well, I think he might still be in the story, and with the whole Aaron Wright being taken off the books, and a whole bunch of stuff, Strickland being killed, that was a good way of ending that sort of chapter. I kind of understood what that meant, but yeah, I think we'll still see JP Mao within the Expanse. I'm still recovering, y'all. Sorry. Yeah. Jules Piamau, yeah, he's been captured by Holden and the crew, and he's now face to face with Avasarala. So we will see how that goes down in episode 7. Prax has also been reunited with his daughter. Like, Strickland was trying to get him off the planet, and so he can take them, I don't know, to Mars or to wherever, to do more of his little experiments. Wen was like, what's the spaceship's name? Let me check my notes. I forgot the name of the spaceship now, but it was Souther's ship basically. Wen had a whole mutiny thing going on there, but he originally like kind of hijacked it from Souther, because it was Souther's ship, because they had that spy guy, Nick Taraby's character, on there, and he had like vital information of where Avasarala could be, because he didn't really know where Avasarala vanished after they kind of split up from JP Mao's ship. But yeah, he still had valuable information, and Wynn kind of took the power away from Souther to talk to him. But yeah, soon, like the people on Souther's ship, like some of these soldiers or people, his staff basically is what I'm trying to say. Some of his staff, like, they were like, we can't let this guy keep running, not even running amok, but we can't keep letting him do what he's doing right now, because he was like planning something in secret. He was gonna go pick up Strickland and JP Mao and them, without telling Souther what's really going on. So I was actually surprised to know that Wen was in on this as well. It was kind of, because I just realized Jules Piamau and Aaron Wright, they've got quite a bit of power behind them, and I feel like Wen is not the only one. Am I saying his name right? Wen? It is Wen, right? Not Nguyen. But I feel like Jules Piamau and them, they still got other people in their pockets, because I didn't expect Wen to be in Aaron Wright and Jules Piamau's pockets until, well, that episode. Like, maybe there was clues along the way and I didn't catch it, but yeah, he's been a problem. If you guys hear noise in my background, you know, I live with other folks. I'm actually working on getting a place myself, so soon, yeah, it's gonna be a whole different location and everything. I am also gonna be shifting locations from this room to maybe my downstairs area, because I don't know if you guys like the white wall in that, let me know. But if you guys like this location, let me know. If you guys would like to see a different location for my reactions, let me know too in the comments. But yeah, gonna be moving maybe downstairs or something. I've been doing a lot of my recordings upstairs. It's where I feel the most comfortable at. But yeah, I might move downstairs or something when people aren't here, basically, because like when people are here, it's mad noisy, as y'all can tell. Sometimes you guys will even hear like bassy sounds in the background. I've noticed this when I was editing, like you'd hear like bassy noises, like that's from the television downstairs, and that thing be mad bassy. So I do apologize for that. I can't do anything about it, so it's out of my hands. But yeah, back to the Expanse though. We're back with the Expanse, season 3, episode 7. And before we start, I remember Amos. Well, me and Amos, we both saw like well, within the ending of episode 3. I mean episode 6. There was like this self-made planet type thing that the proto molecule created called the work, as Kitawa explained it in I think it was the last episode or the episode before that, because he became full Project Caliban again, and he was chasing. Oh, that was a fight and a half. That was I enjoyed that fight. Gunny versus Hybrid. That's why I love Gunny. Gunny's like my number one girl. Like I'm a big fan of Gunny. Like before Gunny, like I told y'all, Amos was number 1, Holden was number 2, then came Alex, then came Naomi, but then Gunny came along, and now Gunny's number 1, Amos is number 2, Holden is number 3, 4 is Alex, then Naomi. Naomi kind of made a good call by asking Fred Johnson to shoot the hybrids out of the sky that was on the way to Mars that Wen had launched originally from the pods on Io. So yeah, what I was gonna say, yeah, we had that epic fight that went down between Gunny and the hybrid. That was like so epic. I just enjoyed that episode. The overall episode, that's why I call it checkmate. Like everybody was captured in that in that episode. We had Jules P. Mao captured, we had Aaron Wright captured, Strickland found out that Amos was that guy and Prax was not that guy. But yeah, I just love that episode. That's probably like one of my favorite episodes currently out of the entire Expanse, because just everything that went down in that episode was just exciting. So yeah, that being said, we're here with the Expanse season 3 episode 7, and yeah, it's time to find out what the proto molecule is up to, because there's some big planet thing that came out of what, Venus. Where did they crash? I think it was Venus, right? Miller and Julie. I'll never forget Miller and Julie, because well, Miller was my guy. Julie was just kind of there because they were trying to figure out what Julie was up to, and like there was a lot went down in season 1. There was like so many like clues to like solve. Like season 1 is out of the seasons, I feel like season 1 is still one of my favorites, because I learned a lot in that season. Like the way Julie and Miller had a connection through like animals and stuff, and like Miller just fell in love with Julie because of what she stood for, and then we had series. Like we learned so much. I learned so much in series, like the whole Creole thing. That's where we met Diogo at first, and just a lot of stuff went down in season 1, like just getting to know the crew and everybody that was in season 1. I don't know, season 1 is still one of my favorite seasons. But yeah, we're here on season 3 now. We're on our way to we're on the road to season 4 and season 5, and there was I didn't watch it. I saw on YouTube, it was like a recommendation video on my channel that said the Expanse season 6 first look or first glimpse and stuff. I was so close to clicking on it, y'all, but I was like, no, let me not click on it, because I'm gonna spoil it for myself, and then I'm gonna be like, oh no, that happened. So yeah, I didn't click on it, but I will probably do a reaction to it. Hopefully, if I well, I think by the time I finish season 5, the the Expanse season 6 will probably be out. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. If not, I will do a reaction to that first look or first glimpse of the season 6 episode. Well, of season 6. Well, the season 6 that's coming out basically. But yeah, I've spoken long enough. I've kept y'all waiting long enough. This is The Expanse, season 3, episode 7. Let's get into this.
My fellow citizens, our faith as a nation has been sorely tested. We will face the unknown together.
Jeez. The Ring. So what, that's like something new now? Like, that the proto-molecules created? Well, who's this?
Evita, Isatara. I one more record for all the rest I crush.
Oh, this is a belter.
Keep the best time in the system for the Jupiter 6 run. And I'll be right on track for Shred the Book around Saturn next. When I get back to Sirius, you're going to be banging a superstar.
Your brother, you understand me? The real me? He right here.
Stay safe as sewing out this superstar.
Damn. Yo, that's messed up.
That's it.
This man going through all this and it's a whole nother dude at his girl's house.
Evita. But now I go and show you the real me. To pull it off, I must go dark for a time.
A lot of people think you're special.
You're pretty stealthy.
Part of the job. You'll get used to it. Could we try that again? So a lot of people think you're special.
Special, I don't know about special. Lucky, maybe.
They got a reality show on the Rasnanze.
On Tycho, that will get you 6 months in jail.
Maybe the part of Tycho you get to be in.
I don't want to see that shit where people are working. If they want to do it, they can do it on their own time.
You get no trouble from me, boss man.
Damn, Naomi got new tattoos and everything. New accent and everything. Or is that just when she's talking like, is that Creole?
Commander Class Ashford requesting permission to come aboard.
You're already here.
It's a tradition.
Can I say no?
You remember Mr. Harald?
You little shit.
My boy.
He has no place on this ship.
Dos wants him here.
And Fred just let him walk out of his home.
Huh? The OPA officially granted him amnesty. Fred didn't tell you. You're a lieutenant in the OPA Navy now. Start acting like one.
Yes, sir. My apology.
Talked to some locals, though, and they told me about a guy who was also named Amos Burton, who was some sort of mob boss. But that couldn't be you, right? Because you left the city when you were 15.
Get off his case, for real.
Not so close.
I bet you're one of those tough guys who gets really sentimental and chatty after sex.
See, I knew she was gonna try and seduce him. Trying to get under my boy's skin like that. So he used to be a mob boss. Cool.
Hey, Gregory.
Bring it back to the dock.
Oh, this guy ejected himself? Oh no. It's this guy. My girl Gunny.
Thank you, by the way, for looking in on my family. That means a lot.
She got back into the Martian ranks.
Your wife was polite.
You guys talking?
Yeah, sorta.
So Gandhi's been reinstated? Because everyone thought she was this big traitor and then she got back into it.
Sure. What's on your mind? Or anyone. That skiff driver was free to put whatever he liked into his body. We all are. Until that freedom puts others at risk. And then we act accordingly. Who is the dealer?
I can boost, bro.
Hey, new girl.
Like what you see?
Wouldn't rub up against that narcissistic asshole with your junk.
Damn. Holden's a hero of many things. That guy's like done so much.
Hey. Listen, the first contract's always the toughest. Stick with us. We'll get you through it. You got a question? You just ask.
So this is your spot, huh? Until you came to the hatch. Across other people.
Ah, he's still doing practice little plant work.
I heard you shut down Monica. Does that mean I have a chance?
My guy.
Like I told her, I don't shit where I eat.
Is that guy blind? At first I was like, why is he feeling on my boy Amos? But then I realized this dude might be blind because he was looking in like a certain direction. Oh, the dealer.
What are you doing?
This one's supplies. Come here. Walk away. This is mine. You do not have to be part of it.
Captain! If we ever want to be accepted as equals with the great nations of Earth and Mars, we must act with greatness.
If I was drummer, I would have spaced him. That just kind of shows weakness now. Like, now people are gonna think they can get one over on drummer.
After that, anyone caught dealing will be thrown in the brig, court-martialed, and sent back to Sirius for incarceration on a prison barge.
This man is worming his way slowly into drummer's good graces.
Neil, I hit you with a tight beam along your way. The crazy speed you're going, that's no easy trick. I think maybe I was wrong about you.
No, bro. No.
It's gonna be waiting for you when you get back.
She's a cloud chaser. Looks like she's already over here sabotaging.
What in God's name have you been doing?
I have to do this.
No, you don't. No, you don't have to do this.
Uh-oh. Jeez. Was she MCRN? Because it sounded like she bit something before she went super She-Hulk on that guy.
But
I think what you are liars. All of you.
Excuse me? I think you're trying to get a rise out of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to grab a shower and some sleep.
Wait, is the camera his eyes? At first I thought he was blind, but does he have contacts that's like the eyes within the camera?
Me, Maneo.
Maneo. I thought his name was Maneo. Jeez.
Just lose yourself a piece at a time. There's no laws on Sirius. Just comes.
Miller? Okay, so that was interesting. I just spoke about Miller in the beginning of this episode, and now it ends up with Miller. Like, my boy is hallucinating, obviously. At least I think he's hallucinating. Holding, because he's seeing Miller. Like, why is he seeing Miller? That's pretty interesting. I mean, Miller was a part of the proto-molecule when he crashed into, was it Venus, Jupiter? I can't remember which planet. I think it was Venus, wasn't it? No, it was Jupiter. It's one of the planets. Yeah, I think it was Jupiter that they crashed into originally. But I know the proto-molecule has a way of making you see things sometimes. Is that what's going on? And then again, there's that proto-molecule that is on the Rocinante that I think people have probably found and scrapped, but you never know. Because they never really got back to it. Then we had this Belter guy that was heading towards the ring that basically made history. Maneo. Yeah, like I was wondering what he was up to, like why he was doing this. Like, I mean, he did his first little slingshot because that was like the thing to do on series. Like, everyone's like cheering you on. I remember when Miller first like came into that little room and he saw these people doing these slingshots and things when he was looking for that one dude at the time. But yeah, yeah. Then he found out his girlfriend was cheating on him, and he was like, okay, I gotta win her back somehow. So I gotta fly my way through the ring. Boy, was that a bad idea. Guess she's sticking with her with his brother, I think, or whatever. But yeah. And then my boy Diogo's back. I'm so glad to see Diogo back. I thought they executed him, because they did say like take him away for termination or something after what he did helping Anderson Dawes and that. But my boy Diogo is back. Like, he's still just like a little background character, but he's one of my favorite characters because of the relationship that he had with Miller at the time. My boy's got a little tattoo and everything. Let me take these headphones off. My boy's got like a little tattoo and everything now, and yeah, he looks good. Like, I hope to see more of Diogo within this season and like seasons to come, if he makes it that far, because he's like like I said, one of my favorite little background characters. Yeah, the Nauvoo that's totally been transformed into the behemoth now. Like, to think they took that away from the Mormons. Like, Fred Johnson really done hijacked the Nauvoo and took it away permanently. Yes, it was Miller's idea to take the Nauvoo and like crash it into Eros, but Johnson just did a whole nother thing to the Nauvoo basically, and Drummer's in charge of the behemoth now. Like, she's doing her thing. I admit she's keeping people at bay and keeping them calm and such. I don't trust the old dude that came onto the behemoth though. If y'all could just let me know what his name is in the comments. Yeah, Drummer, she's one of that no nonsense type of people, but I think with the whole making an example of the guy in the airlock, she should have done that because that dude got in her ear and told her maybe this is not the best approach. I don't like that. It kind of showed the other people that maybe you can get one over on Drummer if you just appeal to the case or something like that. You can, because now people are gonna try and get away with more, like secretly, without Drummer's know-how basically. And yeah, I think they're gonna try to pull a fast one on her, and hopefully it doesn't come to that. But yeah, I think she should have made an example of the dude just so people can learn. Like, this is Tycho. This is like Tycho basically. We don't take no nonsense here. Even though I don't know if Fred Johnson's got that great control, but people respect Fred Johnson on Tycho as well. Like, I've never really seen like any secret dealings go down on Tycho, but it's not to say that there's not secret dealings going down on Tycho, like drug people being supplied with drugs and such. And then yeah, Naomi's accent has changed. I don't know. I've heard Naomi throughout all these seasons, and it sounds like her accent has changed now. But I think it's because she's amongst the belters on the Behemoth now. Because everyone pretty much talks the same. Like, you know, they talk like this with like a deep, like, you know what I'm saying? Their accent is just, I don't know, it's different. Like, I could tell the Belt's accent from like the Earthers and the Martians accents, because yeah, Naomi sounds more like them now. Like, do not do this, drummer. Some, you know, you guys know what I mean. Like, yeah, Naomi's accent just sounds totally different to me. Like, yeah, I think she's just trying to blend in, basically. I think by the time she heads back to Miller, if she ever reunites with Miller, if she ever reunites with Holden and them, hopefully her accent does jump back to her normal. I don't know if that's now her normal accent, like the her little OPA accent, I'll just call it that, or if like the previous season was her normal accent, like the seasons that went by. But yeah, what else was I gonna mention? Yeah, this news lady that's all up in Amos's business and everyone's business. Like, she's a bit too nosy, and she tried to seduce my boy Amos. I think he will probably fold and like play her though. You know, because Amos is Amos. Amos will do what he must for a greater cause. But I think he's gonna like try and like play her back with her own game. She thinks he's weak, but this is Amos we talking about. Yeah, Gunny's over here on Mars. Well, has she been reinstated now? She's like a Martian again, like a Martian soldier, basically what I mean. She's always been a Martian, but like, has she been reinstated as a soldier or whatever now? Like, she got her position back, because she was a traitor originally from what happened in the previous seasons. Like, all of Mars always saw her as the traitor, like the one who ran away and stuff. But looks like she's got her position back, and she looks good. Gunny looks good. I hope to see her back with the crew again. I don't know how the crew's all split up. We literally just had Holden, Alex, and Amos on the ship. Like, Naomi's with Drummer and them on the Behemoth. Prax is back on Ganymede with his daughter, trying to rebuild things. Gunny's with the Martians. Like, Avasarala is like back on Earth now. Like, you could tell a lot of time has passed. Like, everyone's like doing their thing now. And oh yeah, Velavadov is like on another ship now. Like, she's been shipped away to go study more of this ring business, and her family really misses her. But yeah, that was a pretty interesting episode. Yeah, I'm curious about what the ring is up to, what that thing in the center is. Is that gonna be like some sort of portal to another universe or something? I don't know. It's like, it gave me Stargate vibes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode though. It was a very interesting episode. I enjoyed it for one. And yeah, you could definitely tell that we've started a new chapter in this now. This is definitely, we're away from everything else. Aaron Wright is out of the picture, and so is Jules Pierman. All the former enemies have been taken care of now. Like, yes, the proto-molecule is still the main villain, like I said, but everything else, JP Mao, Aaron Wright, Strickland, all of them has been sorted. I think that's a case closed right there. Like, that's the big major case that Miller was trying to like unravel, and in a way it did get unraveled, and the case is now closed. So we're gonna put that to one side. I think the new focus now is what the ring is up to, what the proto-molecule is up to. The guy with the burned face might be a new type of villain. Like, he's like Anderson Dawes 2.0, but not like because nothing can top my boy Anderson Dawes. Like I said, when it comes to leaders, it's Avasarala, Anderson Dawes, then Fred Johnson. But yeah, no one can top Anderson Dawes, but this dude seems like he might be problems. Like, just like Anderson, he can get into people's heads and like make them decide otherwise, basically. I still want to know where my boy Anderson is. Someone said in the comments that Courtier, his name was spelled Courtier. Let me see if I can bring that comment up. Let's just see. Yes, I think it was Punboy Curtis that said it's Courtier, but the way old dude just pronounced it was like was Courtazar. So was I saying it right as well? Like, it's spelled Courtier, but his name is Courtazar, or I could be, or is that just the way the Belt people pronounce it? Yeah, it's gonna, I don't know. Yeah, you guys let me know if I'm saying his name right or not. But yeah, like I said, I did say this as well as what the old dude said. Anderson Dawes has got Courtazar, and then Fred Johnson has got the proto molecule on his side. So yeah, like, it's gonna be interesting to see how this unravels. Like, we were at war in the last episode with each other, like Earth, the Martians, the Belt, and now we're at peace with each other. And like Avasarala said, it is a pretty fragile one. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this episode, and I will see you guys for episode 8. It's still season 3, but it feels like we moved on to the next season already. But yeah, I'll see you guys in episode 8. Hit that like button, and we are out. Bash Mash.